KHQA Sports.
Well, the Beardstown Lady Tigers entered the night as one of just 3 unbeatens left in Western Illinois high school softball. And should they survive their own loaded weekend tournament, which starts tomorrow with perfection still intact, I think it's fair to say Coach Gebhardt's team is very much for real. Although getting there tonight was no picnic either. Kelly Sears Macomb Bombers much improved. Tie ball game early in this one. Maddie Fox, she can hit it already, her second hit of the game. Second ribby. Macomb would fall behind 3-1 as Beardstown builds that lead. Could have been worse, but check out Jenna Kelso. She made 2 of these outstanding plays at second base for the Bombers, and that kind of gets things out. And then Macomb would erupt to life in the 4th with 4 runs. Megan Cousins deep in the lineup. Doesn't hit like she's deep in the lineup. That makes it 3-all, and then Jenna Kelso, that second baseman, doing work right here. It's a 4-run frame for Macomb as they end up taking the lead at 5-3. Then to the top of the 5th, the Bombers still up 5-3. More, this time Peyton Creasy extends it. We've got an upset brewing, 7-3 Bombers at this point. Bottom of the 2nd, this was the turning point. 2 out, 2 on. Alyssa Lewis puts a grounder that rolls through not 1 but 2 sets of wickets. It's a 2-base, 2-run air, and then Emma White for the 2nd time in 2 days. You can't come any closer to not hitting a home run than that. She bounces it off the top of the fence, her 2nd homer in 2 days. We love Emma White. Great homer for her, ties it up at 7. Oh, and then some defense behind it to help things out. Eilena Rollins doing her work right there. Come on, Eilena. Great stuff from her. And then what turns around to be the difference maker, Maddie Fox in the 6th, followed by Dee McWilliams. That's an RBI single to extend it. And then Mackenzie Eisenagel does the deed to break it wide open as the Beardstown Tigers survive Macomb's upset threat. 10-7 was your final. That was the upset threat that survived. Central's undefeated season did not, as Unity goes on the road. The Lady Mustangs pull off a stunner tonight. Good win for them. 4-3 your final there. West Hancock softball still undefeated. Keegan Shacklet leading the way there with a win at home today over Liberty. Also, West Central, no match for Grigsville Perry as Hannah DeWitt leads the way with 3 singles in that ball game. Baseball today, Illini West. Wow, what a season they have fashioned. 10-1 on the year. They erupt at the expense of West Hancock. Nolan Ard had 4 ribbies today, a couple of beautiful defensive plays and a home run. Also, a big home run today as well for Peyton Porter in that ball game. Donovan Schwanke helps Western get revenge for an early season loss over Camp Point Central. Had 13 strikeouts at home today in Barrie as Western gets the win there. Grigsville Perry, a winner on the road over West Central, 10-4 your final. And over in Missouri, Scotland County erupting today. Jacob Blessing with a pair of home runs. Scotland County wins by 18. North Shelby loses on the road at Monroe City in a game I don't know how they beat the Raindrops, but they certainly did that today. Knox County losing to Schuyler County, and it was Canton knocking off Unity behind a pair of home runs from Cameron Durst and Coy Smith. Golf today, Hannibal wins a duel over Moberly. And in girls soccer, Holy Trinity, too much for Fort Madison, and also a score you don't see there in track and field. Big time wins today for Palmyra as they go over to the Monroe City tournament. The first one played, the invitational I should say, on the new track, and Palmyra gets the win there. Let's talk a little basketball now. In recruiting news, Shea O'Brien is using a tremendous 2-year run at John Wood to springboard her career into the GLVC next season. The former Pittsfield star has pledged UMSL. Shea was dynamic as a force at point guard for the Lady Blazers this season, averaging nearly 15 points per game, along with 4 assists and a steal and a half per contest in this her sophomore season. Well, under Pete Class, Macon High School football has become quite a farm system for college talent. Today, Tiger importers included Truman State, Missouri Western, Mid-America Nazarene, and Graceland.
Well, I've always had a real passion for football, and it's special to me to be able to sign with longtime teammates and my brothers, and so that was a big part of this for me, and I'm just excited to continue as much as I can. Coach Wilmer's got a good team down there, and he talked to me about playing some flex or tight end, and so I've always been that guy that's just whatever I can do to contribute to the team, so I'm just ready to get out there and see what I can do.
They gave me 2 options. They said you can either put weight on me and move me to D tackle or keep me a linebacker and play outside linebacker. I chose the outside linebacker because, I feel like I have the better body type for a linebacker. I'm quick. I feel like that's the best position for me.
Like their said defense, it's going to be a 4-2-5, and they said they'd either use me as a will linebacker or a strong linebacker. Probably more of a will linebacker, they said, though. I was thinking it'd be a good set for me.
I think this group, especially because we've grown up playing football together, so we have that chemistry between us, and on defense, for example, Brandon and I, we grew up together, and we played against each other. We were competitive. Everybody on the defensive side is competitive, and so we make everybody around us better.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I might not even be playing running back when I go there. I might play kick return or punt return, something like that. From what I've heard, through other schools and through other, other teams and stuff like that, and people that's been there, they've told me that they're a really good football team, really good, staff and all that stuff.